Hello, people of the interwebs! Welcome back to my Let's Play of Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage for RGOGNOCA, a really good old game no one cares about, even though it really isn't. I am WonderGirl108, and we just did a Speedway thing, just basically because Wednesday happened and I hadn't decided to stop with the Wednesday thing. Normally the first level I do is this one right here, Crystal Glacier, which contains no skill points, I don't think, and is completely 100% doable right now. So let's see this. So yeah, they're having some difficulty with these ice casters.
Spyro, the Ice Wizards have imprisoned our leader, Shaman Tuck. Can you help us rescue him? It is urgent. He has our tickets to tonight's hockey game in Colossus Valley.
Colossus Valley. You might remember that in Colossus we got to play hockey, so that's actually a callback to an earlier level. It's neat. And all these people are being frozen in ice, and we just so happen to be dragons, which breathe fire. Also, I love the little spurts of hearts above their head. It's cute.
If you get on the catapult, we'll help you across the chasm.
Yeah, so check this out. We stand on this bone thing, this little seesaw. Whoop! Whoosh! Now mind you, if you melt these people here, the Ice Wizard will refreeze them, so you're gonna have to go back for them. And occasionally you can't tell when a thing is in range of an Ice Wizard. And you come back and it's frozen and you didn't know it could. Also, there are occasionally these little pits in the ground, just, you know, sectioned off by lower ledges that have these... The fodder creatures here are walking snowballs, which is kind of neat, actually. But, yeah, so there are these, like, little pits with the walking snowballs in them, and I used to think of them as, like, back in the days when I was a kid and actually died on a frequent basis and stuff. I used to think of them as, like, food caches for the winter, where I could go and just, you know, get food for sparks, obviously, until I found blue butterflies and could get more lives. Because those happen. But I don't need that anymore.
Watch! We'll help you climb this wall up ahead.
Also, I'm not sure why there are all these different kinds of people with bones through their heads. Like, I mean... But this is neat here, how they become steps. That's funny. And watch out for the needle-nosed ice rabbits. Needle-nosed ice rabbits. Those things, too, used to give me a lot of trouble as a kid. Like, I could not avoid getting hit by those things. Because I was a stupid kid. There's another, little food box storage place thing. I don't even remember what I used to call them. Ah! Smashity smash. Get all of the gems. You might recognize this little setup here, like one gem or container in every little section of wall, from Glimmer. They did this in Glimmer too. Or they did a similar thing in Glimmer. Ah! And yes, we have lava in this level because... Well, it's not really lava, it's like ice lava. Kind of, if that makes sense, which it doesn't. Anyway, they did an interesting thing with money bags here. Ugh. Here, food. Eat. Anyway, they did an interesting thing with Moneybags here. They made him a bit darker, and you know how he normally has like a red, like, brooch on his chest there? They made it blue in this level. Because ice, I guess.
Hello there, Spyro. I could arrange for you to cross this bridge for a small fee.
Now this is creepy. Well, first I'm gonna say no.
Okay, I'll be here if you change your mind.
And as a kid, having 200 gems by this point was actually a challenge, which is kind of laughable now. Anyway.
Hello there.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. This is kind of creepy. Watch this.
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can buy that condo in Hurricos that I've been wanting for so long. Go ahead and cross the bridge.
Why would you want a condo in Hurricos? But that's not the creepy part. Here's the creepy part. Watch this. Yeah! A skeleton of a snake just roared at us and turned into a bridge.
Be careful on the other side of that bridge. I don't want anything bad to happen to my favorite customer.
Yeah. This bridge that is totally safe and reliable. It is, by the way, but, you know, you'd wonder. Ow! Okay, see, that's the difficulty I used to have as a kid. With the stupid rabbits. And this is the ice prison that we saw at the start of the level there. When we saw the intro. Ow! The intro, ow. Yes. That. Oh, did I point out these dynamite things? They explode and then come down and crash. And if you're close to them, or if you charge into them when they go off, or if you charge into them, or you're near them when they go off, they'll go off instantly if you charge into them. It hurts you. And I think that's kind of neat. There is nothing of importance at the top of this snowball ramp. Anyway. So yeah, this is the last little group of dudes to save.
Thanks, Spyro. Just hold tight for a second and look out below.
This is funny. But effective, at least. Smash.
Ow. You'd think those guys could have got me out of here without rolling a 2-ton snowball onto my head? Here, take this crystal. I traded some hockey tickets for it.
Now, you see, I didn't really understand the concept of sum at the time. So I thought what he meant was, you know, we had to rescue him because he had the tickets to the Eskimos' seats in Colossus for the hockey game. But he didn't really think they were valuable, so he said, oh yeah, I traded these tickets I had, you know, didn't really care about them. I traded them for this crystal. So we just saved him. The Eskimos wanted us to save him for the tickets, but he traded the tickets away. I'm totally taking the humor out of this. I'm sorry. But yeah, here's the talisman. It's very pretty. And we get a pink gem in here too. Now that is not the end of the level, not by a long shot. There are 2 missions in this level. One of them is from a not so perfect bone bridge here. The bone... Here's an interesting thing. This is really cool. If you notice, the bone broke here for some reason. And they actually, like, put some visual representation of bone marrow inside of it. That's really cool. Anyway, There's this dude over here who is not the shaman, even though he has a sparkly stick with a skull on it.
I lost my pet snow leopard. I was busy fishing, and when I turned around, he was gone. I hope George didn't get eaten by the Draclets.
You don't know what Draclets are yet. That's okay. You're not supposed to, unless you went somewhere else first.
I lost my pet snow.
Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, I don't need to get zapped again, Zoe. Anyway. So we come out here. You see these little holes. They are blue water, but they still hurt if you fall in, I think. Yep. And here is a snow leopard. And he's not very happy. Even though he has perfect little kitty paws. And so we have to chase him around. I'm gonna stop chasing him for a second to grab these. We have to chase him up this skull. Just follow him around. Follow his little kitty paws. And then, check this out. He wants fish, but he's too slow, even though he's a cat. So you breathe flame on the fish, and the fish shrinks as a representation of him eating it. With a licking sound, like he's licking it to bits, I guess. Whatever. It's a neat sound. I like this sound. Of course, I can't really hear it all that well right now, but I will when I watch the video back, so. And now he's purring and meowing like a kitty. Because we fed him. That's all the fish that we have to get for him. So now, he'll follow us. And then sit and purr and meow. But we have to go slowly for him. He's a little slower than us, and whenever he gets too close to us, he will stop. So, yeah. There we go. There we go. Come along, George. Kitty.
You found George. I'm so glad he's safe. I'll be sure to pay more attention to him from now on. All I have with me is this round shiny thing I caught while I was fishing. You can have it if you like.
At least he's apologetic about it. I mentioned this in a previous episode that, like, in collectathons where NPCs giving you things as a mechanic, a lot of times they'll be like, yeah, here's this thing I found in return for, like, saving the lives of all my children or something. Not sure what it is or why it's important, but here, you can have it in exchange for, like, saving lives and stuff. At least this guy's apologetic about it. He's like, you know, I don't really have anything else. You can have it if you want. It's not much. When in fact it actually is much for us. But he doesn't know that. So yeah. Hang on. They didn't put bone marrow in this one. Huh. Well, that's a bit of a killjoy. Okay. And now, we have to deal with these creepy things. What are they? They are Draclets, as will be explained by this dude here.
We used to give guided tours of these caves, but now they are infested with multiplying Draclets. It's only a matter of time before they take over our whole village. Do you think you can get rid of them for us?
Sure.
Great! But remember, you have to catch them all quickly, because if any are left alive, they will continue to multiply.
It just occurred to me. What would happen if I said no, and then proceeded to do it?
Great! But remember...
Ugh. That'd be weird. Because, like, you can do it even if you haven't talked to him. So I don't know what would happen if you said no. Anyway, right now I'm just gonna grab all the gems first, so I'm not concerned about that while doing these things. This is basically like a you know, like a Speedway obstacle sort of thing where you just have to hit each one as you go along. And if you miss one, as the dude said, they'll multiply. Well, they'll like spit out another one of themselves right in a spot where there should be one. They won't continue past the 18 that you see at the bottom right there. I guess that's the difference. Yeah, so but we don't like see them multiplying to scary levels, but close enough. Okay, that's all the gems. I'm babbling. So now... Okay, see? And that one I flamed before I activated the power-up, it'll be back by the time I get back around. As will one of the ones here. See the one that multiplied, then multiplied, made more of themselves. Are you gonna spit out? Yes. Okay. That's what it looks like when they multiply. But that's all of them.
You have saved us all from a grisly fate. Please, accept this orb as a small token of our thanks.
He's not apologetic. Or maybe he knows the significance. It's one or the other, you never know which.
I'll also make sure you get free snow cones whenever you visit us.
That's not much of a sacrifice when we're surrounded by snow, pal. But whatever. So that's the level. I don't want to fall off the snake. So yeah, that's that. Now let us see how things go for them after we have saved their butts. Can I get into the portal, please? Thank you. That was a good one, eh? I'm not sure why they felt the need to plant their flag at the top of a building. Like, if that was a mountain, I'd understand, but did you guys not build that building yourselves when you built it and stuff? Anyway, that is that. So that's this episode. That is Crystal Glacier. It's probably one of the easiest levels in the game, but still pretty cool. No pun intended. Seriously, I didn't mean for that to happen until I said it. Anyway, thank you so very much for watching if you did. I really do appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you next time.